All right, good morning, everybody. I decided to record this morning because obviously I'm frustrated about the way the Thunder game played out yesterday. And instead of typing up a whole essay, it's like, you know what, let me come on here because the whole point of this company is to learn and become a better gambler. And I got to figure out how to be a better gambler. So start with me. And I just feel like with the problem yesterday, well, first of all, there's no excuses. The game wins, game loses. Um, I don't like rehashing every single thing that happened during the game when you lose because then it sounds like you're making excuses. So rather than talk about the game because the game just lost, and it wasn't fun in the fourth quarter, so it wasn't even like a fun game to lose. It's one thing to lose, I guess, if you get some of the entertainment out of it, but when you have a game like that, not fun. So what happened for me personally is I made a decision not to bet on NBA regular season basketball 3, 4 months ago. I started this company and I was like, I got to figure out how to balance gambling versus running the company because I bet my whole life. And one of the rules I made was no NFL regular season betting and no NBA regular season betting, period. So, of course, and this happens to everybody, right? Like life changes. In my situation, my life really changed over the past week or so. But, things happen and then you talk yourself into it where then you make a rule for yourself. It can be with gambling, it can be with working out, spending money. Hell, it can be anything. But for me, it was no NBA regular season betting, period. And I have all my reasons for it. The primary reason is I don't know what the effort level is on a given night, right? Like that's the number one thing. So anyway, company changes, and I'm like, all right, well, if nothing else for the NBA playoffs, I have to take the lead because basketball is my expertise. Let me just dive into the NBA, make sure I'm ready to go for the playoffs. Like I know what's going on, but let me really, really get into it. And it's like I spent so much time yesterday talking myself into the Thunder. So as I'm diving into topic after topic after topic, I keep coming back to, man, I really think it's a good spot. I wrote a little Telegram message yesterday exactly why I like the Thunder. So it loses. And I'm like, well, if the game would have won, I thought about it all last night and this morning. I'm like, if the game would have won, I'm sure I'd be betting NBA now. I lost $500 myself on the game yesterday because I'm like, well, if I'm going to give it out, I got to bet it. So broke every rule, and of course, game loses. So now I'm like, all right, well, if I'm supposed to, because the primary thing, is finding a system that works for you, not chasing. I don't know if I chased yesterday, but once you make a rule, you got to stick to it. Period. It'll just always backfire on you. Just life in general. So anyway, I got to get back to what I said. No basketball. So frustrating. Because yeah, it is. I want, not only do I want to make myself money because of what's happened here, and trying to make sure that knowing that the next few months won't be nearly making money the way I was expecting. I got to more so rebrand and keep people on board. So yeah, obviously I wanted to make an extra $500 yesterday. It's just not what I wanted to do. So figured, all right, well, let's come on here, talk about it for a minute, get it out of my system, find a way to make some money on these Final Four games this weekend because that's where my focus is. Take a deep breath, and really today's like probably the best day, any day in recent memory to just not gamble. Period. It's a very light day, and then on the home front, the Orioles win yesterday. They're off today, so it's like it is a good day to maybe just remove myself or whoever's listening, just from sports for a second. And I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to reset. I got a ton of things I need to do anyway. So I'm going to focus on that. Tomorrow and Friday, I'll have podcasts more geared towards, what's going on for this weekend with baseball. And then more importantly, yeah, it's NC State, Purdue, it's Connecticut, Alabama. I've got to find a way not only personally to make money, but to give sound advice, help you guys make money because I'm sick of saying I appreciate everybody being here and blah, blah, blah. I think we're past that. It's now just like, let's find a way to make money, right? Like that's the whole point of this. So please stay patient with me because I still don't want to rush the process as far as bringing somebody on board. I'm hoping to have that as soon as possible. And yeah, I gotta I think my best value as far as giving out my own personal advice to you guys will be baseball weekend series. Gives me a chance Friday, Saturday, Sunday because it's just a time thing. And I don't have the time on a daily basis to dive into all of these baseball games the way you need to dive into it. But I think that going into the weekend, it'll give me a chance. There's usually no early games on Friday. I'll have an opportunity to handicap series going into the weekend. So that's what I'm going to focus on for baseball season. And then NBA playoffs, I'm going to make sure that I'm on top of things and give out sound advice for that. And I'm looking, whether it's golf, whether it's baseball, whether it's UFC, NHL, NBA, like the interview process is very wide range. I want people that are going to help. So I don't have any specific requirements when it comes to different sports. So we'll see exactly who I end up with. I'm looking forward to announcing that really as soon as possible. But again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's most important that we have a quality company, right? So I was not planning on having this happen right away. But now that it's happened, we got to roll with it. So that's why everybody, and to reiterate, and I'll keep reminding people because I know people are on vacation and frankly, it's a dead time for gambling for a lot of people. So they just might not be listening every day. If you are a subscriber and you stay a subscriber through August, you're just going to get a free upgrade to the advanced membership because that's where all the picks will be moving forward. And the website will be, it'll be redone here as soon as possible, but it's going to focus way more on content, education, excuse me. And then the picks will be through Telegram. So if you have not yet received an email for whatever reason, or it's your first time hearing this, make sure you join the Telegram channel. It's completely free all the way through August. And then we'll work something out moving forward as long as you want to stay on board. And I think that's about it. It's early. Got a ton to do. I hope everybody has a great day. And yeah, I certainly apologize. I hate using that word for sports betting, but yeah, when you give out advice and the game doesn't win, I'm not going to apologize for other people because I think that's a little weird. But myself, yeah, if I give out a game and it doesn't win, obviously I'm betting on it, so I'm upset. And certainly, anybody that's listened to me or was influenced, yeah, it's not the way I wanted things to go yesterday. But yeah, it is what it is. I got to learn a lesson, and the lesson is stick to the rule. Like, so I guess that would be my best advice to you. If you're listening, fine. If you make a rule for yourself, you got to stick to it. Period. So once you say you're not betting NBA regular season, you can talk yourself into any stupid game. That's exactly what I did yesterday, and the ball certainly didn't bounce the way I wanted. Is what it is. Got to move on. I hope everybody has a great day. If you need me for whatever reason, just text or email. I know I got a bunch of calls set up throughout the day today and tomorrow, but usually I don't. If you just text me and say, hey, I'm available in the next like 20, 30 minutes, try to work something out. Some people have specific questions about their account. Other people just have, talk about anything you want. So just text me or email me. We'll set it up. And I shall be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, again, focus on baseball, get ready for the Final Four. And then Saturday will be, a deep dive. Bring somebody on here to help me break down NC State, Purdue, and Connecticut, Alabama. Hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.